The sea keeps its secrets, but some treasures refuse to stay buried. In the blazing heart of the Namib Desert, hundreds of meters from where the ocean now ends, a team of miners uncovered something no one believed could exist. A lost Portuguese ship, filled with gold, ivory, and the ghosts of a vanished empire. This isn't just a discovery. It's a message from the deep, carried across 5 centuries of silence. You're watching Biography Plus, where every forgotten story rises again from the sands of time. The Atlantic Ocean has always hidden more than it revealed. For centuries, sailors vanished without a trace, their names swallowed by storms and salt. But one story, lost for 500 years, refused to stay buried. It began in 1533. A mighty Portuguese carrack named the Bom Jesus, the Good Jesus, set sail from Lisbon, its hull heavy with treasure. This was Portugal's golden age. Ships like the Bom Jesus were the engines of an empire, carrying Europe's wealth to Africa and India, chasing spices, ivory, and gold. The Bom Jesus carried it all: chests of coins, massive copper ingots, and over 100 elephant tusks stacked like the bones of giants. Then she disappeared. No signal, no survivors, only silence. For centuries, the ship existed only in rumors, an echo on trade maps, a whispered curse among sailors. And then, in 2008, the Namib Desert spoke. Miners working near the Skeleton Coast, one of the most dangerous shorelines on Earth, were digging for diamonds when they struck wood instead of stone. At first, they thought it was an old whaling boat, a common sight on this desolate coast. Then, they saw the coins. Gold coins, hundreds of them, scattered through the sand, shining brighter than the diamonds they were paid to find. Archaeologists arrived within hours. They brushed away the desert dust, revealing timbers darkened by centuries of salt. And when they lifted a carved plank, they found the name burned faintly into the wood: Bom Jesus. The impossible had happened. A ship lost to the sea for half a millennium had been found, not underwater, but in the middle of a desert. How did it get there? The answer lies in the unforgiving nature of this coast. Scientists believe a violent storm drove the Bom Jesus off course near the shore of Namibia. The ship likely struck hidden rocks, broke apart, and its heavy cargo dragged the wreckage straight down. Over centuries, the ocean retreated, and shifting sands buried the wreck deep inland, preserving it in the desert's dry air like a time capsule from the 1500s. Inside, they found a treasure trove untouched by time: Spanish and Portuguese gold coins stamped with royal seals, nearly 2,000 German copper ingots, muskets, navigational tools, and over 100 elephant tusks, each worth a fortune. Altogether, the haul was valued at more than $13 million. But its real worth went far beyond gold. This discovery was a window into the past, telling the story of a global empire. Every object carried a whisper of the men who loaded it, of the sailors who sang as they left Lisbon, believing their faith would protect them from the sea. Instead, the sea kept their faith, their cargo, and their bones. One archaeologist described the moment he first saw the ship's ribs emerge from the sand. It felt like standing inside history itself. The desert had protected what the ocean tried to erase. The discovery of the Bom Jesus changed everything we thought we knew about early trade between Europe and Africa. The ivory revealed just how far the hunger for luxury goods drove ships into uncharted waters, and how human ambition could push men to the very edge of the world. But perhaps the most haunting part of this story wasn't the treasure. It was the silence. No bodies were ever found, only the remains of a world that vanished overnight. Imagine the final moments: the wind screaming, the deck tilting violently, and gold coins spilling across the wet wood like scattered stars. Sailors clinging to ropes as massive waves smashed through the hull. The captain, perhaps, praying under a cracked lantern. Then, darkness. And 500 years later, sunlight again. Today, the Bom Jesus rests in a secure conservation site in Namibia. Its ancient wood still smells faintly of the sea. Its coins still shine with the promise of a forgotten age. And its story reminds us that history never truly disappears. It only waits to be rediscovered. The desert kept its secret long enough. Now, the world knows. You've been watching Biography Plus. If you believe the past still speaks through what we find, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Because every story buried in time deserves to rise again. Thanks for watching.